So, so what we got coming up next, man?
We got the good news and the bad news.
We got the good news and bad news, ladies and gentlemen. Give it to me early.
Now that feels better. All right. Did y'all know that Elon Musk was hit with a $258 billion lawsuit for allegedly being part of the Dogecoin cryptocurrency pyramid scheme? In a complaint filed in federal court in Manhattan, plaintiff Keith Johnson accused Musk, the electric car company Tesla, and space tourism company SpaceX of racketeering for touting Dogecoin and driving up its price, only to then let the price tumble. Defendants were aware since 2019 that Dogecoin had no value yet and promoted Dogecoin to profit from its trading. The complaint said Musk used his pedestal as world's richest man to operate and manipulate the Dogecoin pyramid scheme for profit, exposure, and amusement. Ain't nobody forcing nobody to do nothing. These people, I mean, I can understand that he does have influence, but ain't nobody telling y'all to put in your bids. Ain't nobody forced to do that. No.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think I don't know what y'all think. Do y'all? Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Do y'all think Elon is gonna be like a target because now he's like acquired Twitter and all that stuff? You think he's trying to create this free speech thing? Y'all think he's gonna be a target?
Absolutely. And I think he has Asperger's, so he doesn't really have
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So his social cues are a little off, and I think his mindsets, as with Asperger's, are very meticulous and execute, and they're driven to certain things that are non-emotional. So I think that, I believe that it's not. It may not be a pretty outcome. Yeah.
I feel bad for him because he's like a genius. You know,
I don't feel bad for him.
Well, I mean for him for that part, but like,
I don't know. He know exactly what he's doing. Very strategic.
Yeah,
you purchasing Twitter? Get out of here.
He's smart.
What? All right. So this next story, I'm gonna ask y'all this question, or it's not a question, but a comment. Imagine drinking honey, but you thought it was apple juice. Well, imagine. All right. Somebody says, "Hey Charles, you want some apple juice?" But it's really honey, and you don't know it, and you start drinking it. The consistency and everything, but you took a gulp. It's like, what? You probably don't like honey after that, or apple juice because somebody told you it was. All right. Well, an elementary school in Alaska accidentally serves students floor sealant instead of milk.
What?
An investigation into how 12 elementary school students in Alaska were served floor sealant instead of milk at a child care program has revealed that the chemical was mistakenly stored in a food warehouse, where the school district officials said. They said that according to reports in the spring of 2021, there was one pallet of floor sealant, and it was delivered as part of the shelf-stable milk shipment. It seems that when the staff ran out of milk, someone pulled the sealant from the warehouse. And after several complaints from the children, they quickly found out that it was a slightly scented liquid floor sealant resembling milk, the district said. So these kids then drank it like, ooh, this don't taste right. This is milk. It don't taste right. But you still drinking it. That's why I said the honey. Like,
where was this at?
In Alaska.
This really doesn't make sense. Well, okay. So I'm going to just say this. America, Philadelphia, is something that's called like Keystone Stars, right?
Okay.
And they kind of, in short, because I won't go too deep in it, they're kind of like the overseer of child care centers to say that you meet a certain benchmark or guideline, right? And part of that is, of course, being your food is up to par for kids and X, Y, and Z, and all of the people serving, safe serve, and it's just this big situation.
And
right?
it's regulatory. It's like regulations are on it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So that said, it doesn't make sense to me that they were even able, right? Because kids just don't eat anything. They have to get food approved.
Right.
Even what they drink.
So that's what this is saying, that the sealant was placed where the milk usually go.
No, that can't happen.
They're saying that the warehouse construction people put it in the wrong place.
It can't. It can't.
It happens. See, it happens.
It just doesn't make, because, so you saying that the
floor
floor sealant,
yes, was
goes where it goes
in another part of the warehouse.
Is how it's refrigerated.
What?
Milk.
It could have been in the freezer.
Milk is refrigerated.
I'm saying the pallet could have been in the freezer area. The milk could have been in the area where you have pallets of it in a big freezer. You know, you can walk into a freezer. This sealant was placed where the stable shelf milk was placed.
Okay. All right.
And they're saying that they went back at the where they went to go get the overstock of where they thought the milk was.
Right.
And it was actually sealant.
Jesus.
Slightly scented at that.
Oh, man.
All right. On to other news.
All right, for sure.
When I say black woman magic, that's exactly what I mean. Supermom Tonisha Petty Jones stands up in a wheelchair in the lobby of the ER and gives birth to her child. As a mother of two, she has previous experience to draw from, but however, that experience may not have prepared for the birth of her own baby that she delivered in the hallway. Did y'all see this? So a mother is standing up. You bringing it up, see? Oh, you should have. Because no, seriously. If you see this woman, just type in Tonisha, Tonisha Petty Jones giving birth. She's in a wheelchair. They take her into the lobby. All the nurses, everything. She's in contractions.
Oh, I see.
This woman stands up, takes her tights. She had on black tights. Pull her tights down to her knee. And then the baby's coming and literally pulls the baby out and just holding the baby while everybody is looking at this beautiful black queen in amazement. Wait, you just saw Sissel's face.
I'm imagining,
listen,
like, everything you're saying. I'm like,
I've had 4 children. 4. 3 were vaginal. Is that to your mind? And then 1 was a C-section. And I applaud this woman with my whole being for her. I seen it. And I was just like, wow. But did you know, after I researched, that women were at one point standing and said that it helps with healthier babies. The birth rate is better. The heart rate is better. You literally should be standing versus lying on your back to have a child.
wow,
So
that's interesting.
she actually did it the right way.
Yeah.
Did you bring it up?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it'll be on our site.
Yeah,
all right.
for sure.
This last story, I got, you'll tell me if I can do another one.
Yeah.
When children go to the doctor's office, they always ask a lot of questions. So a Houston.
Yes, they do.
They do. So a Houston family is suing Texas Children's Hospital after a 4-year-old child was given an unintentional vasectomy during a surgical procedure.
Wait, what?
No.
I'm gonna leave
According
that
to
alone.
Fox 11 LA, an attorney, Randy Sorrells, representing the family, says the child was supposed to only have a surgery for a hernia in the groin area, but was also given a vasectomy.
No.
The lawyer stated that you expect things to happen in life, but not unnecessarily at the hands of a surgeon who simply cut the wrong piece of anatomy. The surgeon, we think, accidentally cut the vas deferens, one of the tubes that carries the reproductive semen. It could affect this young man for the rest of his life. It's also reported by the attorney that he believes the child may be able to have surgery to ensure that he can have kids, but it will require more surgery.
Was he black?
I don't know, Sizzle. I don't know. I don't know about that. All right, last story. Gas is a scarcity, and maybe water will be too. An 82-year-old Spanish engineer invented a machine that could produce drinking water by extracting it from the air. This machine works by cooling the air to the point of condensation transforming it into water so it's ready to be collected. It's the same system that creates condensation in the air conditioner. His name is Enrique Vega, and he invented the drinking water extractor in the 90s to combat the droughts in southern Spain. But at that time, the device couldn't withstand temperature of 40 degrees Celsius. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. And it could only work with humidity below 8%. Celsius. There we go. I had to get it out. Right.
Yeah, Celsius.
Right.
Yeah,
No, Celsius.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Wow.
But yeah, there it is. We can have gas and water from the earth and don't need to be having these gas prices and all this other stuff. We can plant our food for free, but we might be going into a recession because of all those things. So that's another conversation that we'll have at another time.
For sure.
That was your good news and your bad news from Classy Lady Sparkle.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Lauren Sizzle, and you are now tuned in to one of the hottest talk shows in the nation, We Talk Weekly's After the Talk.
I'm Classy Lady Sparkle. You want to binge listen to our shows? Follow the We Talk Weekly's podcast on iHeartRadio, iTunes, and Spreaker.
What up, folks? This your boy Charles Gregory. Make sure to follow us on all our socials at We Talk Weekly.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Lily. So make sure you keep it locked to We Talk Weekly on 106.5 FM.